Hello and welcome to the We Love Sport launch. I'm joined by Ray Parlour.
Hello, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
Good.
Arsenal legend, that is Ray. How are you doing?
Yeah, really well, really well.
So
Great to be here.
Yeah, thank you. We're here to talk about your dream five-a-side.
Oh, that's tough. I
Well,
play with so many good players that to get down to 5 players is going to be very difficult. I'm certainly not in it. I'm definitely not in it.
I was going to come to that later, but let's just quickly sort of whittle down what the rules are. They're pretty simple. So you pick formation,
Yeah.
pick your manager, and you pick 5 players, but you have to have played with them, and obviously you have to pick a manager that you've played under. So let's start with manager first.
Right, manager. I played with some very good managers. I mean, you could go to England. George Graham, my first manager, used to find me every week, a nightmare. So I'm not going to pick him.
No? Oh.
But I love George. He's a top guy. There's only one person, Arsene Wenger. Arsene Wenger was unbelievable manager. I played 8 years. He certainly helped my career going forward. So Arsene Wenger definitely my manager.
How did he help your career? Did he sort of mentor you in a way?
Well, he give you a lot of. In training wise, he was so good. He was on that training field every day, and even if I wanted to do a little bit extra, he would stay with you. Not the coach, no, I would do it with you, Ray. And he always tried to help me going forward. Always give belief in yourself. Always said, look, go and express yourself, which is so important in football. And he picked me every week, which is the most important thing. So I love Arsene Wenger. He didn't drop me that so often.
How did he revolutionise Arsenal? I mean, his training regime?
Yeah, training regimes were unbelievable. When he first turned up, he was like, wow, who's this guy? I'd never heard of him. Seriously, I'd never heard of Arsene Wenger. So the older players said, oh, this guy hasn't take this club forward. David Dean was the big man to say, right, this, he's going to really turn this club around. And he certainly delivered. I mean, the first full season, double, 97-98. Then he went out to win the double again in 2002. Unbeaten season, and I think he's won 7 FA Cup, which is unbelievable for a manager. So
outstanding.
He's an amazing manager. Probably stayed too long in the end. For a year, it was painful for me to see a manager of his calibre going through what like the fans having a go at him, and but he was a great manager, absolutely brilliant.
Awesome. Okay, so we've got Wenger. On to your goalkeeper of choice.
Well, goalkeeper's got to be David Seaman. He played with him for many, many years. Great guy, great goalkeeper. Obviously England as well. Great international. I played with Jens Lehmann, the unbeaten season. He was very, very good. But David has got to be above him. So David Seaman's definitely in goal. Loved his fishing, angling times, the back of the coach on the way to the games, but he was a great guy, David.
And he's a very good ice dancer as well.
Good ice skater, yeah, very good ice skater.
Okay, so defenders. What's your formation first, actually?
Well, I'm going to go 1-1-2, but this formation, the one in midfield will drop back into defence at times, and obviously the one up front will drop it back into midfield. So I don't know what formation it is, but I'm going to go 1-1-2.
So defender?
Tony Adams, inspirational for Arsenal. You need him now in the team. It'd be great if he was back in the team. Real inspiration in my career as well. I roomed with him for 9 years. A leader, great defender, and a great lad as well. So Tony Adams, definitely my defender at the back.
How good of a captain really was he?
He's probably one of the best. I mean, on Arsenal's history, he'd be probably down as the best. Frank McLintock has done a great job when he was captain back in the 70s, but Tony done a great job, and everyone looks up to Tony. I was lucky because he lived around the same area as me, so he helped me in my career so much. Taught me a lot of good habits, some really bad habits as well.
You get a lift as
Back in the early 90s, it was like more going out and enjoying yourself too much. But he was a great guy.
Okay, so midfielders.
Well, midfield, it's a very tall team as well. I'm getting a bit worried about farther side. I mean, we'd be good at corners, but Patrick Vieira's got to go in my midfield. I love Patrick. Again, when Tony Adams left the club, he became skipper of the club, and he's done a great job. I really did, because I thought we're struggling now. We ain't got a proper skipper. He's done it for 9 years. 9 years. So Patrick was a magnificent player when he first came into the club, very young, but he was a joy to work with. And if I pick someone who I want to play alongside in midfield, when I played, he's always Patrick. So Patrick's got to be in my team. Probably not a great five-a-side player, but he can still do a job. He was always good in tight situations, always wanted the ball, and so Patrick's got to be in my midfield.
Obviously, he was known for his sort of competitive, aggressive style on the pitch. Was he just as competitive off the pitch as well?
Oh yeah, we played with so many guys who was winners. Losing, no, they don't come into it. So we got to keep going till we win somehow. And do you know what? The worst thing for Arsene Wenger was on a Friday where we played 8v8 to warm up for the Saturday game. The tackles flying in because no one wanted to lose that game either.
Yeah.
So, but Patrick was an ultimate professional. He every single Saturday he'd turn up, and if you ask any Arsenal fan, he was a massive player in that midfield for Arsenal. In a successful season.
Yeah. And you had many successful seasons.
Yeah, absolutely. And Patrick has a lot to do with that.
Okay, and the forwards then?
Well, I'm going to go to the best players ever play for Arsenal.
And they
are. I can't leave these two out. I mean, that's why my formation is very Dennis Bergkamp and Thierry Henry. Obviously, record goal scorer. Whether this will be a good five-side team, I don't know. But
I think it'd be one of the best.
Certainly, them two guys was amazing to play with. Dennis changed the whole situation when he came over in 1996. Arsene Wenger weren't at the club at the time, but his knowledge of football, his way he adapted himself, professionalism was unbelievable. Trained every day, really hard. He always said, "Ray, I've got to train hard because I play well Saturday then." And then even after training, he'd stay on his own in practice. Really? Not just to get better, just to maintain them levels. So Dennis has got to be on my side. And obviously Thierry Henry, Ian Morat, what a goal scorer he was. I thought no one would beat his record, 180 odd goals. But Thierry beat it by 50 odd. So Thierry was an absolute legend. Sat next to me in training. I taught him everything, by the way. He really he learnt a lot of me, especially Cockney slang.
Oh yeah,
and, he liked that. Beans on toast and this, hit the Denver bar. He's like, what? Anyway, but he was such a fantastic player. I mean, his career started very slow. First 7 games, getting score a goal. But after that, he scored his first goal at Southampton away at Adele, and he was unbelievable after that. And what a player!
Well, 2 amazing players that you've just said.
I don't think I'll get in the bench either. I won't even get on the bench with this five-side team.
No, we'll get you on. We'll get you on in midfield. Tell me about their relationship, those 2 strikers back in the day.
Great understanding. I mean, Dennis played with Ian Wright as well, and he had a great understanding with him. But Dennis was such an intelligent player that, if I was running down the right wing, and I knew I only had one ball back there, he would read your mind.
He'd be there.
And he'd be there. I'll pass it, didn't even look. And that's how good he was.
Yeah.
And you ask Ian Wright, you ask Thierry Henry, how many goals they scored, why they scored so many, fully Dennis Bergkamp. So Dennis was such an intelligent guy, as much as Thierry Henry was. He was very intelligent, spoke great English, and he really adapted to the English way of life. We had a laugh. He loved all the laughter and mucking about in training sometimes. And them 2 guys, I mean, there'd be 1 and 2 either way. Who's the best ever players for Arsenal? Certainly.
Well, there we go.
Not a bad five-side team, surely. That would,
I think it's a pretty invincible team.
There'll be quite a few fans would turn up to watch that game.
Yeah, I'd say so.
5 in there.
Are you a sport for choice, really?
I'll definitely pay for watching them 5 playing together.
Yeah. Me too, Ray. Well, thank you.
Brilliant. Great to be here.
Catch you later. Yeah. Thank you to the Editor's Tap for hosting us. That was Ray's dream 5-a-side. And thank you, as ever, for watching.